Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I was just streaming and then realized that stream key was not working. So I just did quickly update the stream key, and now I'm back, and I hope you are ready to do this session. Chalo, let's get started without wasting any more time. फटाफट शुरू कर देते. Remember to use Abhi CAT live to subscribe to Unacademy guys and get a 10% off. Telegram, please connect with me with Abhi CAT. You can find this. This is the short link of my channel. This link you will also find in the description box just down below. So you can look it up there also. Alright, here we have some announcements. Let's go quickly over these. Ace CAT with exclusive iconic subscription where you're getting a flat 15% off. Iconic subscription for 6 months where you get 2 months extra and you get a 10% off on using Abhi CAT live. Let me write that. Abhi CAT live. This is valid from 6th of June to 11th of June guys. Now why do you want to buy this? Because you will get access to exclusive printed study material. Remember, Unacademy notes are here and you will get that. GDPI support, you will get full GDPI support and you will get one-to-one live mentorship. What better guys? There is nothing better. There is a mega price hike for all plus subscriptions of CAT that is about to happen. So act fast if you wish to save up to 20% off on your CAT subscription. Code is simple. Code wahi hai ABHI Abhi CAT CAT LIVE live Abhi CAT live. इसको यूज करके तुरंत कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. Our all-star batch started on 4th of June, so you can take advantage of this. The complete roadmap for CAT 2022 starts on 8th of June. You can also take advantage of this. बढ़िया batches हैं. In all these batches, you get the raise a hand feature. You get 38 plus CAT and OMET full length mocks, 36 plus sectionals, total 40 plus GK skill builder and batch test, and the CAT classes are to be finished much in time for your exam. The right time guys for your exclusive CAT study material is here. We've got you covered. India's top educators, e-notes for plus and iconic, physical notes for the iconic subscriptions, 25,000 plus high quality questions, exclusive coverage for OMETs and 50 plus mocks for CAT and OMET. There's amazing things happening on Unacademy. Here is our result. We've got an amazing run this time guys. इतना प्यारा result है, मैं क्या ही बताऊँ. देख लो, ये इतने सारे अच्छे बच्चे और इतने अच्छे कॉलेजेस में जा रहे हैं. ये रही मेरी अपनी सृष्टि who's going to I am Lucknow, not Shillong. ठीक है. And of course there are lots of people. इसमें एक पूरा एक list of people है जो going to all top B schools. मेरे बच्चों का नाम क्यों नहीं मुझे पता नहीं है. Alright, comprehensive CAT test prep, 25,000 questions, 25 plus full length mocks, 60 plus sectionals, 30 plus batch specific, 30 plus general knowledge, 30 plus skill builder, 25 plus full length mock test. इतने सारे mocks हैं guys. Unacademy CAT subscription में plus subscription में ये सारे features हैं, and iconic में on top of that you also have these features. So amazing stuff happening on Unacademy. Alright, let's get started with our article. We've got word meanings and then we've got a lovely article from the Hindu. Let's read. So do or die battle. If it is a do or die battle, then that's the final one. So you are either going to do it or you're going to die doing it, and that's how you say it. So that's the final battle, do or die. You also say it's a do or die situation. That means अगर अब नहीं किया तो फिर कभी नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो करो. वैसा high stakes means some situation where it is very crucial for you to do things right. So it's a high stakes, high value condition. Chaos of course means confusion. Chaos बहुत confusing situation होता है. Consecutive, one after the other, एक के बाद दूसरा, दूसरे के बाद तीसरा, उसे कहते हैं consecutive. Referendum यानी कि public vote. तो कश्मीर पे रेफरेंडम होने का वादा किया गया था UN के साथ. यही हुआ था कि we will have a referendum of course. So that was referendum. Championing of course means supporting. When you champion someone or something, you are supporting that thing. बड़े प्यारे words हैं, do or die battles. They are all very nice words. Do remember this. Do or die battle is a final battle, high stakes, very high value, chaos, confusion, consecutive one after the other, referendum, public vote, and championing of course means supporting. अपने पास एक और set of words भी है, not just 6 but 6 more. Recalibrate. Calibrate करना होता है means to measure something. Okay, आप अपने scale को calibrate करते हैं, आप scale को measure कर रहे होते हैं, so that is called calibrating. Recalibrating means realigning. Okay, revamp of course means changed, so something has been revamped means it has been changed. Okay, churn. Churn means to move or shake up something. कोई चीज़ को move करना, कोई चीज़ को shake up करना. I don't know if you remember दूध, when you churn it, you take a whisk and you churn it, so you will get butter out of it. Okay, so that's churning. So very furious movement. Tightening of course means strengthening or becoming very strict with something. Elevation of course means to increase in height, in importance or any such thing, and navigate of course means to manage or to travel through something. So it is very difficult to navigate the bylanes of Lucknow if you are not a Lucknowite. So recalibrate, so to re-measure or align, revamp, change, churn, to shake up, tightening, becoming very strict, elevation, increase, and navigate of course is to manage. Okay. All right, let's get started with our reading for the day. Pyara sa article, a message from voters on Odisha Uttarakhand by-poll results. Okay, so what is this message that the people of Odisha and Uttarakhand are giving to us? Oh guys, before I begin my session, yes, my request, we are just about to start. So can you quickly share the session, and also can you quickly hit the like button if you haven't yet done it. You know, your likes just make my life. So it's very simple. If you will hit the like button, we will do more activities. We feel more energized and happier too. Okay, I hope everybody has already pressed the bell icon so that you can get notifications also. All right, so let's start. Message from voters on Odisha and Uttarakhand by-poll results. It is not often that by-elections are of any significant consequence. So what he is saying is that generally by-elections are unimportant. Please understand, it is not often. Not often means very rare that by-elections are of any significant consequence. So he starts off with that, and then he comes with a but. That means this time they are, right? But Uttarakhand, where the chief minister was in a do or die battle, yes, we know that Mr. Dhami was fighting. Kerala, where the main opposition, the Congress, was fighting for survival. So Congress is the main opposition and they were fighting for survival. And Odisha, where the ruling party was seeking another vote of confidence. So 3 states. Also high stakes contest. So there were contests which were very, you know, very valuable, very crucial for these parties in their own states. So whether it was Kerala, whether it was Uttarakhand, or whether it was Odisha. Let's find out a little bit more. An impressive victory in the Trikara Assembly by-election has revived the Congress in Kerala from the slumber and the chaos that had gripped the party following 2 consecutive assembly election defeats in 2016 and 2021. So Congress has had big defeats in Kerala in both 2016 and 2021, and after that they were almost, you know, sleeping there. So this victory that has come has suddenly revived them. They're like, okay, this is a wake-up call for Congress in Kerala. The seat is a Congress stronghold. Stronghold means it's their bastion. It is a place where they have been very strong. Bastion, B-A-S-T-I-O-N. Okay, that stayed with the party even in 2021. So this seat was also with the party till even in 2021 when they lost everything else. When the ruling Left Democratic Front, LDF, won 99 of the 140 seats. So LDF had won 99 seats out of the 140, and yet Congress still had this Trikara seat with them. The seat had fallen vacant following the demise of P.T. Thomas, who had shown great courage to stand up to the Catholic Church on issues of public policy. So, P.T. Thomas died, and because he died, the seat had fallen empty. Why did P.T. Thomas die? We don't know, but he had stood up to the Catholic Church on issues of public policy. His wife Uma Thomas was the Congress candidate. So, once he died, the wife became the candidate from the party. The LDF was criticized on grounds that it sought to align its selection of candidate and campaign. So, LDF was the Left Democratic Front. Mr. Vijayan was criticized because they tried to align their seat selection, their candidate selection and campaign with the wishes of the church. So, LDF was going according to the way the church was going, and that is why they were really criticized this time. The Congress led United Democratic Front, the UDF, also turned the election into a referendum on the Silver Line semi-high speed railway project that the Pinarayi Vijayan government was championing. So, in a way, Congress said that if you are supporting us, then you are automatically rejecting this Silver Line semi-high speed railway project that the government is trying to push. Okay. So, it became like a referendum. It was not an official referendum, but it was like a referendum. The victory by an increased margin in comparison with 2021. So, the victory there now there is an increased margin, reinforces the leadership of V.D. Satishan, the leader of the opposition, and K. Sudhakaran, the president of the Congress state unit. So, essentially saying that yes, these people are doing good work there. The CPIM and the LDF must take lessons from the results. So, these guys must understand with humility and appropriately recalibrate their positions. So, they need to be very humble about it, and they need to adjust their situation accordingly. In Odisha's Brijrajnagar Assembly constituency, so in this constituency, the ruling Biju Janata Dal BJD candidate Alka Mohanty won by a margin of 66,122 votes, defeating the Congress that pushed the Bharatiya Janata Party to the third position. So, in Odisha, the BJD candidate won by a very big margin. So, she pushed Congress, and which further pushed BJP into the third position. The bypoll was necessitated by the death of the winner's husband Kishore Mohanty. So, Alka Mohanty's husband had died, and therefore, she stood in this bypoll. The result has strengthened the hands of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. So, has strengthened it. How much more? This word would tell you. Who revamped his council of ministers immediately after the victory. So, the minute they became victorious, he changed his council of ministers. The BJP that has been nurturing ambitions to replace the BJD in the state had to eat humble pie. Eating humble pie means to be embarrassed about something in the seat, though it is part of the Bargarh parliamentary constituency which it had won in 2019. So, the parliament seat of that area is with BJP, and yet the BJD has won the constituency, okay, the assembly constituency. In 2024, Mr. Patnaik will be on his way to becoming one of the longest serving chief ministers. So, Naveen Patnaik will be one of the longest serving chief ministers in 2024, which we expect that he will do. In Uttarakhand, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami won the Champawat assembly seat as expected. So, good job. Tightening his grip, so he strengthened his grip over the party. The BJP has been growing through a churn in the state. So, there is a lot of movement that is happening, a shake-up that is happening in the state, leading to the elevation of Mr. Dhami, who was not an MLA, after the assembly elections in February-March. So, he became chief minister even though he could not become an MLA. He had lost that election. I don't know if you remember, but he had lost that election, but the party still retained their faith in him and made him chief minister, and now he is now officially okay. But the path ahead will depend on how smartly Mr. Dhami navigates the dangerous roads in the hill states politics. So, what will happen in the future will be very much determined by how Mr. Dhami is going to take it forward. Very interesting situation in all of these states. Alright, what is the main idea of the passage? Let us take a minute and try and solve this. In the meantime, let me also quickly check out how many of you have liked it. Guys, so many of you have liked it. थोड़े से और लोग like कर दो तो मैं खुश हो जाऊँ. अर्चित good morning, अंजलि good morning, शुभम good morning, योगेश good morning, अमनदीप good morning, पंकज good morning, मेघजीत good morning, अदिति good morning, प्रद्युम good morning, धीरज good morning, आकांक्षा good morning, अफीफा good morning, सैयद good morning, सातुन good morning, छोटे त्यागी good morning, प्रिया good morning, राहुल good morning. हाँ आकांक्षा कल का एडिटोरियल है बेटा. गुड मॉर्निंग केशव, गुड मॉर्निंग तेजस, श्रेयांश गुड मॉर्निंग, आदित्य गुड मॉर्निंग. Alright, let's get some answers in, guys. So what is the main idea of the passage? That bipoles have weakened the current state governments. Bipoles are showing significant support for CMs of Odisha and UK. BJP loses election in Odisha, and national and state politics are significantly different. Good morning, Pavitra. Yes, let's get your answers in, everyone. Slightly tricky. Bipoles have weakened the current state government. Actually, no, they haven't. Okay, so we cannot say this. Bipoles are showing significant support for CMs of Odisha and UK. Yes, that is something that is true. So I'll put a star on this. BJP loses elections in Odisha. That was really not something that we were concerned about. National and state politics are significantly different. Yes, but did we really cover national politics? We did not. Okay, so then this cannot really be the correct answer. So we will have to go back to B as the best answer choice for us. That bipoles are showing significant support for the CMs of Odisha and Uttarakhand. Only one thing we are missing out on this, and that is the fact that Kerala, it was another party altogether, but that's all right. Here's your second question. Each of the following must be true except. So which of these is not true? Remember, true plus except is going to be false or not mentioned. Trikara Assembly by-election was won by Congress. P.T. Thomas was killed by religious protesters. Brijraj Nagar Assembly constituency won by BJD candidate, and Dhami won Champavat seat in UK. So D of course is true, that Dhami has won the Champavat seat. Rajnagar Assembly constituency won by BJD candidate Alka Mohanty is true. Trikara Assembly by-election was won by Congress is also true. P.T. Thomas was killed by religious protesters, we don't know. This is the one that is not mentioned in the passage, and therefore this is going to be your answer. Okay. The passage does not mention how he was killed or how he died. It just says that the person who died was the current incumbent, and he was the one who had fought the church. It does not say that he was killed due to religious reasons. We don't know that. So therefore B is the correct answer. Alright, what is the tone of the given passage? Is it negative, is it angry, is it sarcastic, or is it opinionated? Come on, guys. Nahi Akanksha, nothing like that. आकांक्षा लाइक आज बी डे है, कल डी डे था, आज बी डे. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. By the way, guys, I hope you are aware that the 2 new courses have been launched. From the 8th of June, we are going to be starting off with odd one out and para summary. And from the 9th of June, we are starting out with critical reasoning, basics to advanced level. Please make sure that you come for both the classes. It will be thrice a week for both the batches. Timing remains the same, 4 to 5. So we are doing that. If you are not able to attend the 4 to 5 time, please view the class. and you already have my connection details, so you can connect with me for any doubts or any problems. Okay, we will be starting another batch from the 15th, which will be in the 8:30 9:30 slot. So that slot we will start from 15th. Okay, I know a lot of you are already waiting for the late evening slot, but अभी हमारा start नहीं हो पाया है, तो वो 15 से शुरू होगा, तब करेंगे. Alright, so yes, this passage very clearly is opinionated, not negative, not angry, not sarcastic. The tone is very clearly opinionated. Writer is giving you his opinion. Alright, what is the missing word? Let's take a minute. The result has dash strengthened the hands of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, who revamped his Council of Ministers immediately after the victory. Further, never, precautiously, adamantly. What will be the correct word here? धीरज, अगर तुम 80% एक्यूरेसी पे आ चुके हो तो तुम मत पढ़ो, ठीक है, तो तुम सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस करो. बट अगर तुम 80% एक्यूरेसी पे नहीं हो तो तुम क्लासेस में आओ. मेरा सिंपल थॉट है, आई एम नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग यू टू अटेंड क्लासेस, बट आई विल प्रेफर इफ यू अटेंड क्लासेस बिकॉज यू मे नॉट बी एट द लेवल दैट वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग यू टू बी. सो देयरफॉर प्लीज कीप कमिंग टू क्लास बिकॉज इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्रैक्टिस. चलो जल्दी से. Adamantly means, adamant means to be very stubborn about something. The result has dash strengthened the hands of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. One very dashing Chief Minister among all the Chief Ministers in India is Naveen Patnaik. Alright, very good. Everybody has given me the correct answer, that it has further strengthened the hands of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. Yes, further is the correct answer. Wonderful. Alright, what is the meaning of the idiom nurturing ambitions? Yogesh, I am feeling slightly better, I will say. Not fully recuperated. Because even now I don't feel like standing up straight for so long. I'm just leaning on this chair here. So not so great, but okay. Chalo, nurturing ambitions, what's the meaning of this beautiful idiom? Does it mean planning to win? Does it mean continue to start? Does it mean flustered due to anxiety? Does it mean desire to throw out? If I am nurturing some ambitions, what am I doing? All those of you who are here, please remember to hit the like button. If it's your first time on this website, also hit the bell icon so that you can stay connected, and subscribe and share. Nurturing ambitions. When you nurture something, you take care of it, right? Nurture means ख्याल रखना. Your mother nurtures you, so she takes care of you. Okay, she is very careful about it. And ambition, of course, is desire to succeed. So when you are nurturing ambitions, you have these desires to succeed, and they are in your heart. तो बड़ी तेजी से अंदर से आवाज़ आ रही होती कि मुझे succeed करना है. So therefore, planning to win. That's the correct answer. Okay. Alright, let's get your scores in, everyone. Remember, today also at 11 AM we've got PYQs. We are doing vocabulary. हर रोज़ अभी vocabulary ही कर रहे हैं, तो 11 बजे आपको vocabulary मिलेगी. आज फिर 4 बजे से हमारा regular class है ही, आपको पता है, तो 4 से 5 रहेगा. हाँ स्कोर्स देखते हैं आज। मेघजीत हैज़ 5, तेजस हैज़ 5, अंजलि हैज़ 5, योगेश हैज़ 5, अर्चित हैज़ 4, पवित्रा हैज़ 5, सातुन हैज़ 5, आकांक्षा हैज़ 5, श्रेयांश हैज़ 4, अदिति 4, छोटे त्यागी 5, प्रिया 5, शुभम 5, सैयद 5, धीरज 4। वेरी गुड यू गाइस, बहुत बढ़िया। आज तो मतलब सबने रॉक कर दिया। रिमेंबर टू हिट लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब एंड द बेल आइकन एवरीवन. And also if you or any of your friends and family are subscribing to Unacademy, guys, you can get a 20% off right now if you use AbhiCat Live for Plus and a 10% off for Iconic if you are using AbhiCat Live. तो ज़रूर यूज़ करो सब्सक्राइब करते टाइम पे AbhiCat Live, ताकि हम लोग जो है आपको ये फ़ायदा दे सकें. Thank you so much guys. Remember we will meet at 11 and then further we will meet at 4 p.m. Adios mere amigos. Hasta la vista. See you.